My 37 male wife, 35 female, had a threesome with her best friend and husband years ago, and they want to do it again.
I abandoned my ex-girlfriend and her friends in another city after I caught her cheating.
I told him, I was like, how would you feel if I was in a hotel room with 5 guys? And he was like, why would you be? It's different because why would you be in a hotel room with 5 guys? At that point, it's weird.
How is it different?
I'm like, how is it different?
Like, he was just trying to gaslight the heck out of you. And I hate that, man. If you're watching this, I hate you.
Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Chelsea.
I'm Angelica.
And together we're Two Random Girls. So today we're going to be doing another Reddit stories edition.
Yes.
So we're going to just get right into it and start off. The first one is from our Best of Redditor Updates. It's titled, Boyfriend is Going on a Bachelorette Trip with All Females.
Oh my god.
Okay, so my boyfriend has a female best friend. She recently asked him to be in her wedding as the man of honor. She also has a maid of honor. One of my best friends is also male. Both of us are okay with having friends of the opposite sex. But I don't text my male friends daily and talk to him all day. We check in on occasion, hang out on occasion, and I typically always try to include my boyfriend in the hangouts. My boyfriend goes out to drinks with his female friends and never invites me. Now he's invited on a bachelorette trip. We can go get away with a house full of females and drinking. This makes me extremely uncomfortable, and I've mentioned that. Not to mention, I've never ever had any romantic feelings towards my male friend. He admitted to having feelings for his friend in the past. He brushes it off and acts like I'm overreacting. If I went on a bachelor trip with a bunch of guys for a weekend, pretty sure he wouldn't be cool with it at all. Edit, ladies and gentlemen, by all means, I appreciate both takes. Am I just being insecure, or would you not be okay with this either?
She's crazy. By she is crazy, I mean he's actually insane. Because I agree with her. I have guy friends and I'm in a relationship. And I have my 2 guy best friends, which are Stalin and Juan. Hey guys. But like, I'm like, I exactly do what she does. Like, I mean, we have a group chat, so like, we try to text in there every day, but most of the time, like, we're busy. We're like adults, right? So we're like, we text like little, but never like, good morning, good night. That's weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then second of all, I do hang out with them on occasion, but then most of the time I'm like, oh, like Alejandro can come, or like I could invite him, but if he doesn't come, it's not a problem. But like, for you to never invite your significant other is insane, 1. 2, you had feelings for that person? Bro.
No, it's given, what's that movie called? The Best Friend?
Oh, Best Friend's Wedding?
Yeah, or something like that, when he basically like
He fell in love with her first, and then the best friend took him.
Yeah, and the best friend, him and the best friend end up together.
Yeah. But that movie's so cute.
Is it?
And the best friend is a whore because the other girl wanted him first.
Okay, yeah.
What do you think?
About the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember the movie much.
But
This scenario?
yeah, sorry.
No, to be honest. I think he's wrong. Yeah, he's wrong. I think he's really playing in her face.
Yeah.
Like, he's playing in her face. What do you mean you're about to go be drunk and party with a bunch of girls? And also, why do you want to go? Like, I don't know. Like, I get it, you want to support your friend or whatever. I don't know, support your friend in a bachelor night out, like, in town. Go to dinner.
That girl too, like, man of honor. You're not gonna invite the wife?
You're right. She should have invited the wife too. But also, he's wrong also by not even his girlfriend, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, is it his girlfriend or is it his wife?
I don't think they. I think girlfriend.
No, boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to your boyfriend, then you could leave him because obviously he has unresolved feelings for his girl best friend, and he's playing in your face. He doesn't appreciate you. Like, what do you mean you're gonna go out on a trip with all girls, drinking, partying, hanging out, sleeping together in the same house, drunk? And with a girl you used to have feelings with, and you know people will be like, oh, the bachelorette is the last time for you to be single, for you to act. How do you know something's not gonna happen between those people?
How do you feel about that?
What?
About bachelorette parties? Do you think that's your last chance to be single?
No, I don't think that. I think that's just a reason for these people to cheat.
Would you
act crazy?
Would you break up? Would you cancel a wedding if you find out on Bachelorette?
Yeah.
What about if he did it if he made out with a stripper?
Yeah, he made out with anybody. He could have made out with a nun, and I would break up with him.
Bro, me too. Because first of all, if you need one more time to be single, then you're not ready for a relationship.
Yeah.
You should have. Why would you? And like people are like, oh my god, I can't wait for my bachelor party. For what, girl? Like,
I wanna do it just to have fun with my girls, go out, dance, chill, whatever. But I'm not gonna go on my way to go get straight down or something.
But people sometimes they're like, I can't wait for that, for like one day to be, which is
you could do that any day. Honestly, when you're single, you can do that any day.
Any day.
And whole 20s is what it was.
I just think it's insane. Like, hello?
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to marry someone, but the night before you're gonna have somebody else. Ugh. Disgusting. And that's what's gonna happen. I wonder how the husband of that girl or the fiance feels.
Obviously, I feel like she might not be forthcoming with like that information to her.
But do you think she knows that he had feelings for her?
No. She might know. I feel like she might know.
That's the thing.
And
like,
I don't
we
think
don't
she would
know
tell
if she
her
knows.
husband. But I feel like if she knows, she didn't tell her husband. I mean, her fiance. If she does know, maybe they like resolved it or something. Like, maybe they talk about it.
They do say, I saw this thing on TikTok that said that boys only are friends with girls that they're attracted to or like would date, and girls are like friends with people that they wouldn't date.
Okay.
I saw this thing on TikTok. I don't know if it's true or not, but like I'm like, maybe he just had a crush on her and she didn't feel the same way. But then also I feel like out of respect to the girlfriend, you just like are never gonna invite her when you guys hang out and stuff. Like I think that's weird.
Like that he doesn't invite her when they hang out like
yeah,
regularly.
Yes, regularly. Like I feel like if the girlfriend had a better knowledge of the girl and like of the girl best friend and the girlfriend, she would be like, oh okay, like it's fine, like I know them, I know she would never. But I feel like she's feeling this because she doesn't even know them. Like,
do you think it matters how long they've been dating?
Yeah, like it matters to who? To him or to her?
For him to like disclose the information, to invite her to hang out, like if they've been dating for like a month, 2 months.
Yeah, I think it does matter. I feel like, I mean, I don't know. Like
no matter what, like the amount of time they've been dating, he should tell her.
Like to invite her? I think it matters. Okay, but even though like personally, like with my boyfriend, we did everything like pretty quick. So like I invited him like a month in of us dating, and I didn't really care. But like if it wasn't with him and like other relationships or situationships, I usually would wait like a couple months to introduce them to my guy friends or even to just my friends in general. Like one of my situationships with my guy friends, and he didn't even meet you, which is crazy. I don't know why that was just like a random occurrence, but usually like my guy friends don't really meet anyone unless I'm like actually like trying to be serious about them. And also like I don't meet any of the girls they're dating unless they're serious with them. And like when they have girlfriends, I'm like always like, oh, invite them, or because I know how it is. Like if Alejandro had girlfriends, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, you have friends that are girls, you know. So I'm like, with my guy friends, I'm like, oh, invite them. So like I want to be friends with them because obviously they're dating you, so like we have something in common. Like I like you as a friend and they love you as a boyfriend, right? So like I understand that, but then also like I do know that some of my guy friends' girlfriends are like why are you friends with her? And then I understand that I'm never like salty about it, like, oh, it's me versus her. Like I understand. I'm just like I feel like none of us would drop each other over a significant other unless like we did something. But since we've never done anything, it's like more like, oh, like I'm sorry, it's uncomfy maybe sometimes, but like we're just friends for real. Yeah. But I would always have that loyalty to the girl and be like, oh, like if you ever really have a big problem with me, like you could just talk to me, like I wouldn't care, like something like this. I'm not gonna invite your man to be the only man at my bachelor party. Like that's weird. I'll invite you too.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That before, but like not like necessarily like that, but basically I was talking to this guy before, and he had a girl best friend, and it was the girl best friend's birthday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he was the only guy. Like he never said he wasn't the only guy, but he said he was basically, he had a hotel party or whatever. He went. He was the only guy. And it was one room, in a bunch of
Bro, she
Girls.
was so down bad, bro.
No, I was so angry about that.
You were
I was
angry, but
angry.
you didn't leave the guy.
No, we got into a big fight.
Yeah, but like, bro, like when she told us this, we were like, what the hell do you mean? I was like, if my man was posted up in a sleepover slumber party with a bunch of 5 girls in one bed.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was like a double bed or whatever. I did ask him. He got super mad at me because I asked him, "Where did you sleep?" I was like, what were the sleeping arrangements? And he got mad. He's like, yo, you don't trust me, whatever. I'm like, no, it's not about I don't trust you. It's like, this is just weird. I think it's weird. And not only that, like, unless you were sleeping on the floor, I think he said he was the only person, like, on the bed. Like, he had a bed by himself or whatever. But I don't know. I mean, you take what a nigga say with a grain of salt. Like,
nah, girl, I would have been in that hotel room. That's the difference. That's the difference. I would have been
New York.
like, I
No,
don't
but I
care.
was so angry. The thing is that he was like, I literally texted you the entire night. It was like not one point I didn't text you until we got back home and was going to sleep or whatever. Like I told you what I was doing, where I was doing, when I was doing. I sent you pictures. But I was just like, it's not even about that. I just think it's weird. And I told him, I was like, how would you feel if I was in a hotel room with 5 guys? And he was like, why would you be? It's different because why would you be in a hotel room with 5 guys? At that point, it's weird.
How is it different?
I'm like, how is it different?
Like, he was just trying to gaslight the heck out of you. And I hate that, man. If you're watching this, I hate you. I hate you. Sorry. So sorry.
But yeah, like I was so angry. That triggered me. I just realized that like I was literally in that same situation.
You were literally in that
I was
situation.
in this situation. Like it's crazy. Men will put you in whatever shit they could put you in as long as you give them that power. And like you stay and you let them play in your damn face. And right now I'm telling you, girl, he's playing in your damn face. Do not stay with that man. Like this is crazy. Well, I just don't think it's right for you. It doesn't matter if you've never done anything with that girl. He never did anything with that girl. I believe he never did anything with that girl. Whatever, right? And that he
yeah,
like they were just best friends. But I just still think it's not even just about that. Okay, even if he never did anything with that girl, there's other girls there that are her friends.
we don't know.
She like what do you
And,
mean?
like,
How do you know she doesn't want her boy best friend to date her girl best friend? And now you guys gotta
I used to tell you that. I
Like,
used to tell
literally.
you. They're probably in there like, oh, it's okay, like whatever. One of them probably had a crush on him. It's like, oh my god, whatever. He came here. Like obviously he doesn't care about her. Cause obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
I mean, like, I don't know. And like, I guess he wants to be there to support his like best friend or whatever. I just don't think there was any reason for him to be there. He's not a man.
And as a society,
Mm.
you're gonna tell me, oh, it's normal for let's say a married guy to go to his girl best friend's slumber party. Imagine he was married.
Right.
And we have to start treating people that are dating like married, like loyalty type, obviously, like
Or set boundaries and acceptable things. Yeah.
like hello. Or as a girl, like you said, a girl. Oh, you hear a story. A girl was in the hotel room with 5 guys. What are people gonna think?
Exactly.
They're not gonna think rainbows and unicorns.
They're gonna think, oh, that's her best friend. He invited her to his sleepover.
She's such a nice girl. No.
She's a
She's
nice
getting
friend.
a train round on
Literally,
her.
that's exactly what
First
his
thing.
mind goes. Where she's
First
sleeping at.
thing.
She's sleeping in between 2 men. Like, she the pillow
First
divider.
thing.
Like, that's exactly what they're gonna think.
Like,
And that's exactly what I thought. I'm like, bro, this man got 2 girls on either side of him, one sleeping on his foot. Like, I'm like, they all in the bed, they all literally cuddled up to this man. That's exactly what I was thinking. Even it doesn't matter. Because as soon as he got to the hotel, he probably knocked out. He's not texting me. It's not like you're texting me every second of the night, and that's what I need to feel comfortable with you in a room with 5, 6, 7 girls. Girls, I don't know.
I'm
Girls,
gonna
I don't
need that
even see a
FaceTime
picture.
24/7.
Like, literally, I don't even know how these girls look like.
No. That's something like.
And they're all drunk.
And I saw.
And there's one man,
Exactly.
and sometimes, I'm sorry if this might sound crazy, but sometimes when girls get drunk and there's one man there, like sometimes girls just like, they just want attention. Anything. They just want attention sometimes, and they're gonna.
Who are they gonna seek it from?
Exactly. Next thing you know, you had five shots of Casamigos, now that's man looking sexy. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you one thing,
You're so mean, bro. But yeah, and bro, that gives me PTSD. I was livid. I was talking to my therapist, and she was like,
Bro,
why
her
don't you?
freaking therapist.
Hey,
So she gets me mad
Hey.
because her therapist was like, "Oh, it's okay. They're just friends. You have to have trust." Trust my butthole. My butthole. Trust.
Angelica doesn't believe in blind trust, yo.
No, I'll never trust a man. Never in a day of my life will I trust a man. Like, sure, I trust my boyfriend, right? But like, if you're gonna give me like, if someone's like, oh, give me $100,000 and you'll never check his phone, you'll never do this, you'll just blindly trust it for the rest of your life. You're like, I'm gonna be on that phone. I don't care.
About her.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna be on that phone, checking it whenever I have a chance. If I could stalk the man, I would. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't. But like, I just don't think trust is a thing. Like, why do you have to trust someone?
She's so busy that she doesn't think trust is a thing. But I'm not gonna lie, like after my experience with that man, like I'm not gonna say, because my issue is that my friends, they are the type of girls to be on that phone. They are on that phone. That phone is their phone. Like,
Baby, like that's my phone.
like there's no face ID for that man. This is her face ID on that phone.
Literally.
Like, so, but I'm not that type of girl. I just want to trust that you're not gonna.
Yeah,
When
and she's
I
so
just trust
sweet.
people. So, and I mean, obviously, like, where did that leave me?
Where did that?
Where did that leave me?
No, but for real, it's because the thing is, like, my thing is, like, obviously, I'm not gonna be controlling. That's my thing. Like, I'll trust you. I mean, I won't trust you 100%, but I'm not gonna control you. Like, I'm not the type to be like, you can't go out. You have to like send me pictures of where you are, like blah blah blah. We have each other's locations, but I don't think that's weird. I think that's just like more safety. Yeah. But I think like going not telling you not to go out or telling you not to go on trips or things like that is controlling, and I think that's wrong, because if someone's gonna cheat on you, let me just tell you one thing: they're gonna cheat on you regardless. Like, you could be the most controlling, the most like checking the phone, whatever. If they want to do it, they're gonna find a way to do it. So my thing is that I'm just gonna check the phone, because even though he could be cheating on me secretly, like he gotta be a good guy, a good, really good cheater to cheat on me, because I'd be checking every little detail on that phone. So I'm like, if he's doing it, I'm gonna find out. Like, I'm I really don't ever want to be looking stupid.
Yeah.
Just because I was like I don't know, like,
you trusted a man.
yeah, like, what does that, oh, I trusted him, I trust.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't know what that does for me. Like, what does it do for me, for real?
Yeah.
Just gives me the liberty to say I trust a man?
Yeah. I don't know. I just like it because I don't want to say it gives me the liberty to say I trust a man.
Yeah.
But it just makes me feel, that makes me feel safe. I feel like I will never feel safe in a relationship if I have to keep checking your phone all the time.
Yeah.
Then why am I in a relationship? That's my thing. I don't want that, and that's why I'm like, I want to trust the person I'm with.
Yeah.
Like, I want to blindly trust them, like, because my thing is that I want to feel safe, I want to feel comfortable, I want to be able to close my eyes around you. I don't want to sleep with one eye damn open, because you could be effing a bitch right next to me and I don't know. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I get that. Like, I get that, but I'm like, okay, like, obviously I don't check this phone every single day, but like once a month, maybe twice a month, I don't know, maybe once every 3 months, I don't know. It's like whenever I get the chance to, right? But if I have the opportunity to, I'll check it. And it's not even also like, I don't ever have doubts, honestly, so like, people don't start doing conspiracy theories or anything. I never really have doubts, I never found anything, but I'm just like, if I had the chance, why wouldn't I?
Yeah, why wouldn't you take a chance? No,
Yeah.
I feel you.
But I also get, like, why do I have to waste my time doing that? But then
Yeah.
also, like, low-key, I was raised in this environment, and I'm like, it's fun. Like, sometimes I just have fun. Like, I'm like, woo.
I mean, obviously, like, obviously people who check their partner's phones, they
Have
that,
issues.
No, I'm saying that it does something for them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they feel, maybe that makes them feel safer and more,
I think like, I have nothing to worry about, but then I'm like, there's always a voice in my head. It's like, men are men.
Yeah.
Like, men are men, girl. So then I'm like, okay. So then I check the phone and I'm like, I feel better.
Yeah.
And then I think it's just like a me, like, not just the me thing, but like for all the people that check it, I mean, obviously some people really do have issues and really have to go to therapy or something. Therapists look at me like, go.
It's you there, like the calls are coming from inside the house.
But like, I feel like it does bring like a sense of reassurance.
Yeah.
And maybe that's bad. Maybe I need to seek help. But for now, I'm just gonna be on that damn phone, and I don't think I'll ever change.
Yeah.
It could be like the most perfect guy in the planet that never like has ever done anything. It's like God himself. It could be Jesus himself. Give me that phone.
Jesus coming back to save the world.
Pass it over. Like,
Let
I
me
don't
see
know. Like, you really can't trust nobody, for real.
And I think, like, just to say what you do, I don't think I will ever change either.
Yeah.
Like,
Which is good. It's just, like, it really scares me.
yeah.
Because one thing, like, if Josie got a boyfriend, right? And I know the boyfriend's good, I'm gonna check it for her. I don't care. I'm gonna be the one. Like, I don't know. I can't live with the maybe he is.
Yeah. No, I understand because, like, obviously with that guy, at one point I was like, bro, oh my gosh, is he? Because my friends were like, Chelsea, he is. Check that phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't check it.
Yeah, she didn't. Oh my god.
Yeah. We'll never know.
We'll
Never know. I honestly wish I could have like I wish I had a time machine. But like, or crystal ball or something just to see. I want to see every single thing. I was like, if my friends were saying all these things, I want to know if it was true. Because I was like, guys, no, I trust him. He's not doing any of this. He's nice. But was he? Like, sometimes I'm like, bro,
I'm like, how much could I air out right now? But like, I'm gonna just be quiet because if I told you guys everything we knew, everyone would be in the comments like,
I don't think so, guys.
Yo.
To this day, I really don't think he was doing. Some things are up in the air. We don't know. Like,
if the Lulu was a person, she'd be sitting right next to me.
Okay, well, obviously we know he was wrong on things. He was a dog. He dogged me. It's okay.
Perro, like my mom.
No, for real.
Ruff.
Okay, but we have some top comments.
Oh, sorry.
Bro,
yeah.
Guys, this is gonna be another 2 story.
It's okay.
Episode.
I feel like it's funny. I like it today.
Okay, so relevant commenter. I'm truly sorry to be this blunt. If he wants to cheat, he will, regardless of what you allow him to do. I hope he does it, but limiting him doesn't change shit. And that's basically what we were just saying. Like, if he's gonna cheat on you on vacation, he's gonna cheat at you in the back of the church. Like,
yeah,
he cheat on you anywhere.
that's true.
And then the OP said, you're right, and I'm not trying to limit anything. They just say you should trust your gut if something doesn't seem right. Again, could very much be overreacting over here. I don't think she's overreacting. It's weird. He shouldn't be going on that trip.
Damn.
Commenter, are your friends with the bride best friend? If not, why is that? This is pertinent information, honestly. And then OP said, no, because I'm not ever invited or included in anything they do. I don't get the chance to get to know her. Meanwhile, I'm constantly inviting him to hang out with me and my male friends to make him more comfortable. And then another comment, absolutely. And I've mentioned that it bothers me that I'm constantly including him and he never invites me. I've mentioned I'd like to go out and get to know them, still have yet to be invited to anything. I know this sounds so whiny, but I just feel like I want the person I love to get to know other people around me.
That's true, bro. That's true.
And they've been dating for 2 years. No, girl, you need to get out of this relationship.
Wait, 1 second.
Alrighty. And yeah, going on 2 years is insane. Like, girl, get out that relationship.
2 years is actually crazy. And what she said about that is so true. Like, that you want the people you love to meet the person that you love.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 100% true. Like, that's the only reason we introduce people to people. Like, I don't, you know?
Yeah, literally, you introduced
And like, when you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, I feel like you always want to spend time with them. And like, why not? Like, for me, my favorite days in my life are when it's like me and my best friends and my boyfriend. And like, when we all hang out, I'm like, wow, it's like everyone I love together. So I'm like so happy. I just don't understand. The only reason he's not bringing you around is because he's putting his thingy in her hole. Or he's trying to.
Exactly. There's a question. about like how does the friend's fiance feel about her boyfriend
that's
being
what
there.
I was thinking.
And she's
Yeah.
they're saying I can't imagine he's cool having the guy that used to have feelings for his fiance being drunk with her at an event that is supposed to be the last hoorah.
Yeah.
Oh, hurrah.
I was like, hoo-ha.
Before being tied to one person forever. And the OP said, I'm wondering the same. This isn't very nice, but her fiance sounds like a dud. Pretty sure he barely worked while she foots all of his bills. Sounds like she just wants a husband in order to have a child. Not sure if he does care, honestly. Thinks he got it made. Oh, wow.
He got what made?
Like his girlfriend, he's just happy to have her.
Somebody
to
like
take care of
little
him.
slow.
Yeah.
But then he don't love her either. Then why don't they just get together?
Honestly, right? That's what I'm saying. So it's not like she's marrying. So if she's only marrying somebody just to get, just to have a child or whatever, what's to say they don't go to that trip and they fall in love?
Girl,
He admits it. He's going there because he loves her. He thinks this is his last chance to win her. Because she's saying she's saying that she thinks she's only marrying him to have a child. You know why? Because her boyfriend probably told her that.
Yeah, literally.
Her boyfriend probably told her, "Oh man, my best friend. She doesn't really love him. He thinks he has a chance with her." Okay, so there's an update, y'all. First update. Not today or the day after. Update. The battery was dead in his vehicle when he tried to leave yesterday. Think he got a flat tire right before he got home. Karma got him for something. Okay. I know this isn't the update you want, but it's hilarious. And yes, I'm an asshole for saying that. We'll try to update soon. So 12 days later, this is the second update. We got a chance to talk in depth. He actually made me feel really good about everything. Calmed my fears. Told me he actually got drunk and cried to all the girls about how much he loved me, etc. Brought me a cute little shirt. All good, right? Plot twist. I find out a day later that the bride's fiance showed up unannounced to the cabin. There was no bachelorette trip. It was literally just the two of them. Needless to say, I'm single. No idea if the wedding is still on. I've blocked everyone. My ex-boyfriend was supposed to be in the wedding. So what the F? What the actual F, y'all? Wow. Sounds like his life is currently imploding, though. So I'm just going to let karma keep sorting this out. Think he lost his job because he couldn't show up due to his truck issues. And is probably going to have to move in with his mom. We had initially been talking about him moving in with me. Woo. And it's all in the last week. Amen. Period. I don't know why I'm acting like I told her it's like the life-changing thing, but I knew it.
Wow.
That man is a dog.
And I had the audacity to be like, oh.
When he said he was crying.
Because I was like, oh, maybe he's like really nice.
What the
Then
heck?
why just not leave, bro? Both of you are cheating. This is like the.
But do you think they were cheating?
Song.
I mean, I'm so silly. I was like, what were they doing in there?
They planned it together.
Do you think? What if they're actually really just best friends now, and they just went to this? I mean, obviously it's wrong. But what did her fiance catch them doing when he came into the cabin? I don't know. I want to know. But is it implied?
I don't even care what I catch them doing.
Yeah.
How would you feel if your fiance's like, I'm going on a guy's trip? You open the door, surprise, babe. It's only one girl.
Yeah.
I don't care.
But I'm like, if they're playing
What are
Streets
you
and
guys
Ladders, what do you think?
God, this is what I mean, bro. Like, do you hear her?
No, I'm just.
They could be shooting and ladders, whatever it's called. They could be playing checkers. I don't care. What are you doing? You're lying to me.
Yeah. You're right. I forgot. Like,
and like, why are you lying?
And why are you lying?
Bro.
Because you know it's wrong as hell for you to be on a vacation, it's a vacation. The nigga went on a vacation with her before she got married. That's crazy.
But
that's
like, my
so
thing
wrong.
is like, it's like that bachata song. It's like, estamos con otro pensando en ti.
Ay.
Qué locos somos tú y yo.
That's my worst fear.
I hate that song.
That's my
Like,
worst fear.
what do you mean? We are with other people, but thinking of each other. We're so
literally.
crazy. We're so crazy. Why?
Yeah.
I just
go be with each other.
I don't understand.
Like, I don't understand. I think it's because a lot of times people, like, they might think they won't work together. Like, actually, they won't, like, actually be together. They think they, like, have a better chance of, like, lasting if they're, like, sneaking around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Never actually giving themselves a try. So then they put other people into their drama. Like, no, like, go be together. Go freaking crash and burn by yourself. Like, implode by yourself. Like, what the heck? Why did you bring this girl in there? You knew you loved this woman. Oh my gosh. And for him to come back and still lie. To come back and lie.
Yeah.
I'm crying about you. I got a shirt with your name on
Like,
it. Like,
What? Like, I don't understand who asked for that.
I hate men.
Oh,
Bro, I
God.
hate
This is what
men.
I'm telling you. Never trust a guy. Never trust him.
Honestly, stories like this, I'm like, bro.
Are we ready for the next one?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So back into like the fiance type of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So post. Am I the asshole for telling my fiance's best friend that she couldn't walk him down the aisle and that if she kept pushing, she would be uninvited to the wedding? I, 25 female, am getting married to my fiance, Matt, 27 male, in August. We've decided we want a non-traditional wedding that disregards stereotypical gender roles, so my younger brother, 16 male, can be my man of honor. Matt was on board with this idea and wanted his best friend, Jenna, 27 female, to be his best maid. He and Jenna have been friends since middle school. When his mom passed away back in high school, Jenna and her family were a huge support system for him. Now they're like family to him. I never really got along with Jenna since she's so close with Matt. I've tried to connect with her, but I've always got the feeling she has a crush on him, and Matt shares this sentiment. I tried to hang out with her, but she's always ended up making passive aggressive digs at my appearance and the way I behave. I've tried talking to her about how that upsets me, but she told me she thought that's how girlfriends play around with each other. I've talked to Matt about it, and he went and confronted her for me. Afterwards, we agreed it would be best if I didn't hang out with her anymore. That was years ago, but now she's back and making requests for the wedding that makes me uncomfortable. For example, she tried to convince me to change the colors to better suit her skin tone.
What does she think she is?
Okay. I would like to pat my own back here and say I've been super chill about all of this, and Matt's been a peach intervening for me. But her most recent idea was to walk Matt down the aisle. Since I already didn't want to be walked down the aisle, it would be a perfect gender role reversal. Matt thought this was a pretty fun idea. The way his face lit up probably would have convinced me to go along with it if she didn't word it in such a creepy way. She said, since Matt's mother is no longer here, she should be the one to give him away. To clarify, I chose not to be walked down the aisle because I find the whole giving away thing to be a little gross and outdated. I suggested that Matt and I walk down the aisle together, and she told me that Matt's mother actually knew her and would approve of her filling in the place instead of me. I grabbed Matt's arm and led him away for a private conversation. I was explaining how that crossed the lines of what I was comfortable with considering her crush on him, and she barged into the room, hurling accusations at me. She called me jealous, controlling, petty, and manipulative. I admit I snapped, and I told her she's not walking him, and that's final, and if she kept pushing me, she would be uninvited. She ended up running out of the room in tears. Matt told me I could have handled that better, and I can't go making those kind of decisions without his input, even if they are just empty threats. I feel like he's right, and I do feel bad about what I said, but I honestly think she deserved the wake-up slap. Am I the asshole?
First of all, Matt is already wrong as heck for keeping to be friends with this girl when he knows that she has a crush on him. What the heck? And you're about to get married, my guy? And you're keeping someone so close that has a crush on you? That's so disrespectful to your wife, your future wife.
I do agree with that. I do, but then also, okay, maybe he never had a crush back on her, so I feel like it's fine, and then...
But still, she has a crush on him.
Yeah.
I just think that's weird.
I think it just brings it hard because they've known each other since middle school and like family friends.
But to still be so close, like obviously I'm not saying stop being friends with a girl, drop her dead cold in the tracks, but like I'm just saying like I feel like he should definitely back it up a little bit because I just don't think it's right. I personally would have a lot of issue if my boyfriend, my fiance, whatever, was being around someone or so close to somebody who we both know and acknowledge has a crush on him.
That's true. Yeah, I would. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm sorry we had technical difficulties again. I know you're tired of hearing that, but
we need tech support for real.
Yeah. Even though I'm IT,
she is IT expert,
but we don't really remember where we left off. I just think we were like talking about.
I feel like you had said something super crazy, and then I was like, oh, we're talking about like the best friend, about like being.
Oh yeah, we didn't say our thoughts, right?
We did say our thoughts about like being best friends with somebody who has a crush on you or whatever. But But also, we actually didn't get too into it. What I
No.
have to say about this is she is very rude. Who does she think she is? Like, she's out here trying to. This is what the problem with being friends with somebody or so close to somebody who has a crush on your partner, because she's trying to actively like push her and replace her and make her feel ostracized.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I hate this part where she's like, oh, that's how we joke. That's how girlfriends joke. When she was making jokes about her appearance and how she behaves and stuff like that, and she didn't like it, so she confronted her, and then the best friend was like, oh, that's how girlfriends joke around. That is not how girlfriends joke around.
Yeah, and I feel like also as the girl, you could have just been like, what friends do you joke around with like that?
I've never seen them.
Or you could have been like, oh, I don't joke around like that.
Yeah, so don't joke around that girl. I mean,
but she just like decided not to do it. But maybe I think she did say she gave her various chances, and even her boyfriend said something, and she just decided to not hang out around her anymore.
yeah.
I will give props to the boyfriend though for like defending her and stuff, because sometimes they don't do it. But then also, like, I don't know, I just think like
I think he has to like leave her. I think he has to stop being friends with her. I don't ever want to. Obviously, nobody ever wants to be like to the point. Oh, you have to choose me between your friend, or your friend. But that friend is actively trying to make him make that choice because she feels so strongly that he will choose her. He needs to show her that he's not gonna choose her.
And
Because
I think
that's
he's
when-
giving her that.
Yeah, he's giving her that, especially in the end when he was like, basically, it's not like he took the best friend's side completely, but he was like,
You could have handled it a
and
different
you
way.
can't make these decisions like without me. Like, what do you mean you can't make this decision without me? That's ladies out here. This is my wedding. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, as a man, it's also your wedding or whatever. But everyone knows generally it's like the woman's
The girls' dreams.
dream
Like, we're
thing
thinking about
usually.
this since we were little. Like, boys are
Yeah.
always like, oh, do we really have to do this?
Mhm.
And then also, bro, the part, I'm not even really mad about what happened. The part that got me mad was that she was trying to change the colors to match her skin
Like,
tone.
who are you? Like, what? Like, who exactly do you think you are? This is what I'm saying. This is her wedding. She getting married to my husband. She getting married to my fiance. She want to walk him down the aisle because guess what? In her head, she's getting married.
Yeah. And then
That
it's
girl's
also
delusional.
crazy how she was like, oh, yeah, you didn't know his mother. Like, his mother would have wanted me to walk him down, like, to replace her. I don't know. I don't like. That's also like very petty because obviously like she can't turn back time. Like, unfortunately,
Yeah.
she didn't meet the woman, so how would you know? Like,
And it's also just
you knew her
another
in middle
way
school.
to. I think it's just another way to undermine the fiance and to be like, I don't know how to
Sorry.
say this. It's okay. And the head of the her best friend, the woman's fiance, to make him seem like, oh, my mom probably would have wanted me to marry somebody that she met. My mom knew her. My mom loved her. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just another way to undermine the fiance, to make him, like, the best friend seem closer to the man than she is to her man. You know what I mean? Because she met his mother. His family loves her. This and that. She would want this. I know what his mom would want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. And she's just like trying to like dangle that and be like, haha, you don't have
Yeah,
this.
you don't have that. Yeah.
But then haha, you don't have him. And
Exactly.
that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the edit is so she had to cut a lot of things down because she was new to Reddit. They had a character limit. So some things that she cut down were her weird insistence that male strippers be hired for the bachelorette party she's not attending, but my 16-year-old brother will be a part of. Matt's getting the short end of the stick in a lot of the comments. I can see now that some of his behavior was problematic and he could see it too. But in his defense, he's been the one shutting down all of Jenna's ideas and taking all of the blame for it. So she doesn't stress me out any further. He's been and always has been my buffer to her. There's no attraction on his behalf and absolutely no previous romantic entanglement. He honestly has only ever seen her as a little sister to him, and that's how I see her too. I guess that's why we tolerated her behavior up until this point. Jenna lives in another state, so he doesn't hang out with her often. When she comes to visit, I usually go out for the day with my friends instead of enduring her. When I said we decided, I meant I decided, and Matt supported my decision. He did not decide that for me. Additionally, Matt didn't run after her when she left, and he didn't yell at me. We were in the middle of discussing plans for the wedding calmly when she came in uninvited. After she left, he stayed with me and we continued discussing her behavior and potentially removing some of her roles from the wedding. He agreed with me that she was overstepping her lines and it would be better if we would walk down the aisle together. He was really only into the idea of her walking him down the aisle because he thought it would be fun to be the one led to the altar. And for everyone saying I deserve it for not having a traditional wedding, what? The wedding is still pretty traditional. We just didn't want gender to designate the roles of our loved ones on the special day. I want my younger brother by my side, and that's it. Matt and I are talking and reading through your comments. Thank you all so much. I'll post an update in a couple days about the situation, but Matt wanted to thank y'all specifically for opening his eyes to the situation. A lot of the comments were harsh, but he firmly believes that these things needed to be said to show him how he's behaving the person he doesn't want to be to me. Yeah, that's basically it.
I think that I was getting the vibe. I was gonna be like, bro, why is he acting like that's his little sister or something? So I mean, I guess it makes sense, like he said, that he views her as a little sister.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically it of the edit. I don't really have much else to say. Like,
She doesn't seem honestly that mad about it.
no, I think they generally do see her like a little sister, so they're probably like whatever, she's annoying.
like throwing a tantrum.
Yeah, and she lives in another state, so I don't think it's an issue.
I mean, I guess so. Like he's just gonna have to hang out with her.
Yeah, and he keeps telling her like this isn't good, this isn't good. I think he's just like never gonna like end it because he's like whatever, like
Yeah.
it's been years, but I think he has the boundary set. So I think she's not the a-hole, and I think he's not the a-hole either. Like, I feel like they're good where they're at.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Third story. My 37 male wife, 35 female, had a threesome with her best friend and husband years ago, and they want to do it again. Now I don't want them around us anymore.
Wait, okay, so the wife had a threesome with her best friend and her best friend's husband.
Yeah. I've known this for a long time, but when my wife was younger, she had a few threesomes with her best friend and her husband, then boyfriend. This was years before we even met, and she told me early in our relationship just so there would be no secrets. I've never had a problem with my wife being around her best friend alone, since the threesome didn't involve much girl on girl, but more sharing her boyfriend. And for that reason, I've had trouble throughout our marriage being around both of them. I just have trouble having a normal conversation knowing that this guy has had sex with my wife. My wife doesn't think anything of it and is completely comfortable. It's just something she did for a little while, then stopped because she wasn't into it anymore once the taboo thrill wore off. She can't even talk about it with them as casually as she talked about a concert they went to. However, she doesn't do this when I'm around because she knows it makes me uncomfortable. Anyway, we were all together last weekend and her friend had gotten a little drunk and brought it up. My wife quickly shut her down, but the impression I got was that there had been a lengthier conversation leading up to this that I didn't know about. Later on, my wife told me that her friend and husband had asked if she and I were interested in doing something. They were down for whatever we were comfortable with, but my wife admitted that they really wanted her again, but with me watching. My wife knows there is no way in hell I would be down for that, and neither would she. My wife stopped doing that with them for a reason, and that's because she got married and had kids. My wife has told me to just forget they said anything, but holy shit, how can I do that now? I swallowed being around them and when these incidents were well in the past, but now that they are openly lusting for my wife, I don't know if I feel comfortable with her or me being around them. Am I wrong here? How do I navigate this? I don't want to tell my wife to break off a friendship, but something I feel needs to be done. Yeah.
Poor guy, bro. Poor guy. I'm not gonna lie, he's not the a-hole.
Mm-hmm.
I would say find a new wife, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking that too because I'm like, bro, it doesn't sound like your wife not want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like
she said she didn't say she did it because she stopped doing it with them because she got married and had kids. She said literally she did it with them because she stopped doing it with them because the taboo thrill wore off. He's saying that she stopped doing it with them because she got married and had kids. No, you're saying that. You don't know what she up to, what she want. Like,
that's true.
That girl a freak.
No, and I think she would be down to the idea. I mean, I don't know.
She's down with that idea.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a freak like that, but if I were, I feel like I would think that's hot. Like,
no, I feel like she thinks it's hot. And
for
her
him to be
saying, like, if his wife liked it before because of the taboo, she might. It's even more taboo now. Clearly, you know what I mean? Now she has a husband in it. He doesn't want her to obviously cheat on him with her best friend and her best friend's husband.
Yeah.
I feel like if that's what she's in it for, how do you know she's not gonna do it?
I feel like also, I don't know, you should have known who you were marrying. Like, she was honest with you, so like, you know how she is.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess in like his defense, she also said that it was in the past.
I don't know if I would feel comfortable being with someone that had a threesome.
I feel like it's not even having a threesome. Like, okay,
it's with your best friend,
and
like,
you're
that's
in
weird.
the best friend and husband's face all the time now too.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think it's weird. I think it's really weird. I think a lot of people say they literally specifically, if they were gonna do something like that, they would never do it with their friends because
someone they know. Yeah,
like, because now you have to go see them or whatever, and with their partner too.
That's weird.
That's so weird. No.
Like, you're married and then oh, he's seen, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
And why
everything.
do they want her so bad?
They're obviously like maybe a swinger couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like open relationship couple maybe.
Yeah. All right, what's the update?
Oh yeah. So this is the edit. Thanks for all the comments. I'm glad I haven't blown this out of proportion and my response is normal. For context, I do want to add that they all were together 3 times. My wife stopped it simply because she stopped being into it. She only participated because her friend was bragging about her boyfriend's skill in the bedroom and insisted that she try it. She did, and she found that no amount of skill could overcome the fact that she wasn't very attracted to him. My wife also really isn't into girls. She participated with her friend, but it was the first and last for her. Just not her thing. So I really am not worried about her doing anything with them because she had ample opportunity before we met and she passed. Also, a lot of people are criticizing my wife for not telling me about the conversation, but I'm actually fine with that. She said no for both of us. I'm not angry at her for that. I'm angry at them for trying to basically cuck me.
Yeah. Okay, so she's loyal.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm not mad at her.
Yeah, I'm not mad at her either.
I mean, we can't judge her for the past, right? Like,
yeah, if it was her in the past, she tried it. That's
she
so
didn't
weird.
like
That best
it.
friend is weird.
Yeah. I think the best friend may be in love with her.
Like, maybe, right? But she knows that she doesn't like girls. So she's, like, trying to, like, be with her. But somehow, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's the a-hole at all. I think he's just, as he should be, territorial. Like, I would just consider, like, as the girl being like, we can't be friends anymore.
I honestly think they should not be friends.
This is disrespectful for me and my husband.
Because I also just feel like, how would the husband ever feel, like, obviously he trusts his wife for everything, but, like, ever feel safe, comfortable for his wife to go hang out with those people?
I'm gonna go hang out with them at their house.
No.
You're gonna what?
In the public place?
There.
Even the public place I wouldn't trust. These niggas are freaks.
Yeah. You're right. They're freaky.
Like, they're freaky.
I'm super freaky.
Like, no, this is so weird. But I'm gonna read a couple relevant comments.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Hermit 74 says, I think there is much more to the story. I think it is downright strange that you and your wife are in contact with them, let alone friends after you started dating wife. I'm almost positive that there's more going on that you know. Sure, it is possible that your wife hasn't had any contact with either of them since you began dating, but to me, it really seems odd to be in a friendship with people that have had sex multiple times with her. Like others have said, it is like an ex-spouse or dating partner being friends with her while married to you. And Opie says her best friend is a swinger. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
Her and her husband have sex with different people, sometimes together, sometimes separate. It's just part of their lifestyle. It's not how my wife is. In her early 20s, when she was more sexually adventurous, she was down for this stuff, but that's in the past. I think I understand that.
Yeah. Like you said, though, a swinger.
Yeah, she's a swinger. I'm actually offended that they really want me to watch. Like, I just think it's so funny that, like, that's his biggest problem. Like that they want him to watch.
But no, I also agree with him because that's like pretty disrespectful.
That's what he says. He's like that's one of their kinks, to humiliate me.
Yeah.
This guy wants to have sex with my wife, the mother of my children, and look me in the face while he does it.
Like, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
But I could see how that, like, as a guy, I could see how that's like an F you and like
wonder if he was allowed to have sex with the other man's wife, do you think he'd be down?
No, because I think the other guy's kink is like, what is that power?
Dominance.
Yeah, dominance. So he likes that. If he sees the other guy with his wife, he's being submissive and he doesn't like that. No, but it won't turn him on.
OP. Like, I feel like I'm just crying because he keeps mentioning that multiple times. Like, oh, them cucking him.
Oh, like if he would be down for it.
I feel like he's always like, and on top of that, they only want me to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I feel like I'm thinking like, bro, like if they extended an invitation to you, like, would you be down?
I think maybe he would be down.
I feel like low-key he would consider it. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe, yeah, you're right.
So this is the update.
There's another one?
That was just the edit.
Oh my god.
And also comments. So this is the update, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oi, oi, oi.
I think you flipped it over by accident.
Yeah, I did flip it over by accident. Alright. So, after I posted, I had a deeper conversation with my wife about her friends and expressed my discomfort about being around people that are lusting after my wife and fantasize about having sex with her in front of me. She said she understood how I felt, but told me that there was absolutely nothing I should be concerned about. To my wife, her friend and her husband are not serious people. They're fun to be around, but that's it. She experimented with them in her early 20s, but she was a different person then. She was very sexually adventurous in college and right after, and did a lot of things she'd never think of doing now. She said she's 35 years old, married, mother of 2 with a serious career, and she simply isn't interested in behaving like that anymore, not to mention that she's happily married and loves me. While I understand all that and I do trust her, I told her that my point still stands. I am just not comfortable around them. My wife then asked if we could talk it out with her friends, and if after that talk, if I'm still uncomfortable, then she'll agree to whatever I'm comfortable with. So I agree, and we meet last night at our house. They both apologized and swore to never bring it up again, but I can tell that neither think of this as a big deal. And from their tone, it seems that they think I am being overly sensitive. So I raised the point, and they concede that they do think that I am being silly. They tell me that the time they had with my wife was a very memorable experience, that they wanted to experience it again, and simply asked if my wife would be interested in participating with me or with my approval. They say that they would have been happy to allow me to participate in any way I liked, but did admit that their biggest fantasy was to basically double team my wife while I watched. But my wife had no interest. They confirmed that she shut it down quickly. They brought it up later while they were drunk because they figured maybe it would have some interest. If I did, I could convince her to do it. My wife's friend then says that once I let go of my inhibitions, she guarantees that I would enjoy myself. How they think I would enjoy any experience that involves someone else fucking my wife. Whether I'm actively involved or not is beyond me. I'm about to say this, but my wife jumps in. She tells them that I will not be enjoying anything. She says she's not 22 anymore and has babies to sleep upstairs. She tells them that neither of us will be fucking anyone else. And she thought that she made it very clear. It got a little awkward after that, and they left shortly after. My wife hugged me when they left and said she was sorry for asking me to talk with them. That was not how she expected that to go. We talked a little more, and she admitted that hearing their stories is a fun escape and even got flattered when they would tell her how much they loved being with her, but admitted that it's become a little too real and she could not stand the thought of watching me with someone else and understands how I feel. So we agreed to take a good long break from seeing them. My wife isn't going to completely cut her best friend off out of her life. We are going to manage how we see them. No more drinking, no more her alone with both of them in their home or ours. Shopping, lunch, and similar activities is where she's going to keep the friendship.
Even though Chelsea says no to that.
Like, literally, that girl's a freak.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, good for the wife and good for him. Like, they had that talk and now they know. Even though I'm not gonna lie, as the wife, I'm sorry. Chop, chop.
Like, she's weird.
She's weird.
Like, No, like,
Your
and
husband's
I
weird too. How
wonder,
many
is it
times do I gotta
her
say
or is it her
no?
husband or is it her husband?
Like, how many times do I gotta say no to you guys?
Well, like, what do you? I was thinking, I'm like, do you think it's her or do you think it's her husband? Like,
I think it's both of them.
because I'm like, it could honestly could also be her husband who's like, you know how sometimes people in relationships like they would do anything to please their
You saw-
yeah
yeah.
their husbands. And he's like, oh my gosh, I wanna.
That's weird.
Yeah, because I'm like, bro, what the heck? I think it's like you've been best friends for such a long time. Like, why would you keep putting that at risk? Like, trying to F her, but maybe because they F'd before, she's like, bro, like, what's it to you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's
Maybe
another
they
time?
low key know a secret about her. Like, they know maybe she likes it.
Yeah. So you think that she's just saying like there's a possibility she just might be saying no in front of her husband?
Yeah.
Mm.
We never know.
You never know, but I mean, I'm happy they got a good, they
Good
came
happy
to a conclusion.
ending. Yeah.
Because those friends are weird. I do think they should cut them off from the. They're weird.
I don't know. Like, I would just like put yourself in his shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I mean, I think they're into it.
No, I'm saying like as the wife, like put yourself in his shoes and like, would you like it if he had that past and if he was hanging out with those friends all the time?
But I mean, I think it's good that she did agree that she's not gonna hang out with them alone
Yeah.
or like both of them together at the same time.
God knows what they might do to her.
She definitely should not hang out with a husband at all alone. He's a weirdo.
Yeah. But she was never attracted to him, but I think he's the one that's been attracted to
Yeah,
her.
been attracted to her. Yeah, I do believe it. I just think it's so funny that they kept on like hamming it down that they want him to watch.
Yeah.
Like they hate that man.
Poor guy. And they have children.
Yeah.
Like, that's what makes him more disgusting to me.
Oh.
Like, what? The children are sleeping upstairs and you guys are talking about this?
Like,
Like, imagine they wake up and they hear that. If I heard that from my parents, I'd actually kill myself. I'd kill myself. It's like that TikTok sound. It's like, if you had a gun to your head, who would you shoot, Joe Biden or Trump? And then he's like, I'll shoot myself. Like, bro, what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. So next story. Next am I the thingy? I abandoned my ex-girlfriend and her friends in another city after I caught her cheating. Okay. Kind of long story, fake names also. So this happened Sunday. Me, 35 male, and Maria, 33 female, have been together for maybe 5 months but have known each other for 10 plus years. I met her through her sister, Maya, 34 female. Me and Maya used to work at a strip club in our early 20s for a while. We were friends with benefits for a while till we both felt more of a brother-sister vibe, and she became one of my best friends during that time. Weird. She quit the club when she got pregnant, and I met Maria at the baby shower. Maya has always been the black sheep, while Maria has been the goody-goody in the family. Their mom was very religious, and so was Maria, but not Maya or their dad. Their mom died maybe a year and a half ago, though. Maya ended up setting us up way back then, but I was moving away for a bit to work, so it didn't work out at the time. We hung out whenever I was in town, but the timing was never right, for a lot of reasons. Fast forward to this past summer when we were connected at a bar when I was visiting some friends in the part of town. I live 20 minutes away and work a lot, so I'm not over there often. I hadn't seen her in maybe a year. We hugged and then ended up talking all night and into the morning. She had definitely changed in the time we've been apart. While Maya is very attractive, Maria is a certified baddie. She looks like a thick Becky G. When we were hanging out back then, she was really modest, but since her mom passed, she's opened up a lot, started dressing up and all that. We talked about a lot of stuff, and she told me I was her first adult crush, and she kind of hoped we'd get married and have kids when we were young. We were both drunk, and she started crying, and we went to her place and just talked all night. She told me she loved me that morning over waffles when we were sober. We started dating quick and went official, and all has been good. I do work a lot, but we spent all our free time together. Sex has been great. She's opened up about that too. She confessed that she's bi, but only has been with one girl when she was young, and she's been wanting to hook up with a girl with my permission. She knows about my history and that I've been cheated on multiple times by different girls, so So now I'm not into sharing like that, but she'd bring it up every so often. But it wasn't something I'm interested in right now. Fast forward to Sunday, she has a group of friends, and two of them are getting married in a few months. Victor, 34 male, and Andrea, 30 female, as well as Jose and Reina. The engaged couple are getting married about 3 hours away, and they wanted to go and see how everything is and make more plans for the weekend. Basically, a mini vacation. We worked out a deal where Vic was going to pay for everyone's rooms, and I drive because I'm the only one with a big vehicle to drive all six of us. Vic has big money, so it's not a problem for him, and I don't mind driving. We had a good Saturday exploring and seeing the wedding site, and Sunday we were gonna go bar hopping and stuff. We went to the spot that has a bunch of clubs and bars in walking distance. Eventually, Jose wanted to go to a bar to see the second half of the Super Bowl, so the guys and girls split up, and we were gonna meet after the game. The girls ended up at this gay club, so we walked over there, and it was pretty busy. We got in and went looking for them. We found Andrea at the bar getting a drink, and Reina was in the restroom. There was a long line, and she said Maria went to go look for Andrea while she waited in line. We go looking for Maria, and Reina sees her first, and I see the look on her face and start looking around. Reina doesn't even say anything and takes Jose, and they walk away, and Andrea's like, what the F? Then I see what's up. So the club has these little booths that open up like little cabanas. There I see Maria getting... Oh my god. Wow. Sorry. There I see Maria getting fingered by some girl, basically, and some dude is grabbing her tits and kissing her. Like, basically tongue effing her. Vic looks at me like I was gonna start a fight, but I don't know. I literally felt dead inside and just left. Went back to my hotel and got my stuff and drove all the way back home. Yesterday, Vic and Jose hit me up separately and said it was effed up. I left them stranded, but they understood and no hard feelings. But Andrea called me and said I was an asshole and said I should have man up and confronted her then and would have seen that Maria was super effed up and not in her right state of mind. Supposedly she got wasted. I don't know. I've seen her drink and she can hold her liquor, so that doesn't compute with me. Vic said after I left, Andrea went and got her, and she started crying when they told her I saw everything. Maria called me and texted me begging for me to just talk to her this morning and showed up at my job, and I'm taking the rest of the week off, so they told her I wasn't there. Maya came by earlier, and as soon as I saw her, I started crying. I haven't felt this way in so long. She told me she understands, and we talked for a while. And she told me she's gonna tell her sister to just leave me alone. If I want to talk to her, I will. I just can't forgive betrayal, and she knows this. I've cut family off for less, and it's nothing for me to drop someone out of my life if I have to. I've been alone most of my life, so it doesn't matter anyway. What really gets me is before all this was going on, she started bringing up having kids and getting married, even making comments at the venue Saturday that I look handsome in a suit, but we couldn't get married in flip-flops, and she'd be happy. I can't get the look off her face out of my head from the club. Sorry this is so long. I just need to vent. I don't know.
I feel so bad for this man. When he started saying he just broke down and cried, I wanted to cry. Wow. I don't want to like be mean to that girl, but
what? Be mean to her.
She's very wrong.
I hate her.
She literally knows he has trauma with cheating before, and also what was the first red flag is her asking him, why are you in a relationship asking somebody can you have a past with a girl? What does that mean?
And he's already said no. Why do you keep bringing it up?
Like literally, that was the first red flag. She's not ready to be in a relationship. She want to be outside.
She want to be, and that's what she was. And then for Andrea, whatever, the friend to be like, oh my god, you should have man up and just confronted her.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he should have left everybody there, but also what choice he had. They were not gonna leave her, and she's not getting him. I'm sorry if that was me. She's not getting in my car. She could be on the floor on a stretcher.
What do you mean? He shouldn't
call an ambulance. Like
he shouldn't have left them. Girl, I do not care. I'm only here because they're your friends.
Yeah.
I
just know because they're all drunk. They're 3 hours away and everything. But like, I'm not saying like he's like super duper wrong. I'm just saying like.
No, I don't care. I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing, if not worse.
Yeah.
Like...
She said, I'm going to burn down the clothes.
Like, I don't know, but... You're... Like, what? Imagine, bro. Imagine I'm driving Alejandro's friends 3 hours away. I go to the club thinking it's a dandy day, and I see him getting everything. Oh my god.
Yeah, a girl giving him head, a girl
God
making out with him.
forbid.
Like,
God forbid.
that's crazy.
Like, what? I'm leaving all of you down there. I'm leaving you down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And come and tell me I should have man up and said something
Like,
to him.
what the heck was she supposed to say? First of all, she's drunk as heck. What conversation are they gonna be
Oh,
having?
and then that also. Oh, she was drunk. Like, she felt so bad. She started crying after. What?
How did she even get there? I'm so confused. They all three of girls walk in. How did that girl get in that booth?
Like, the other two weren't in there.
They were not in there. One of them's getting a drink. One of them's in the bathroom.
And she's getting rammed by one guy and one girl. Like, she obviously... I don't think you being drunk just could be like, oh, yeah, I cheated. Sorry, because I was drunk.
Yeah. And also, like, she knows exactly what she did because as soon as they told her, she immediately started crying and called him. So it's not like you're drunk enough to be like, oh, what? I have a boyfriend? What boyfriend? You know what I mean?
Damn. I'll read some relevant comments. So they said, I hate when people try to use alcohol as a means to excuse bad behavior. Even when I'm absolutely wasted, I didn't do anything I don't want to do. If she had any kind of morals or respect for you, drunk or not, she wouldn't have done this to you. I'm glad that Maya is still on your side. Take care, OP. I hope you one day finally find someone who loves and respects and shares you the way you deserve to be. Damn.
Wow. No comments from him?
He said, my husband was a wild teen. No comments for him. Sorry. I ignored that. But basically, they're like saying that they don't believe sorry, I was drunk and I cheated. And I also don't believe it. I think it's very different when it's like, oh, like, because like not even like I was gonna say maybe when you're blacked out, but like I feel like you could say no, like, you know.
I just feel
like I have a boyfriend.
Consent is just gets really, really like dicey and like.
Oh no, I understand like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think
that was that.
She wasn't like she was getting, and like I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, like never mind. Now I know what you mean, because maybe she was saying yes, but like she was drunk, so was she actually saying yes?
Like,
yeah. But then also I'm like, I feel like once you have a boyfriend, like I feel like when you're single, that's when it's dicey, because you might be saying yes, but when you have a boyfriend and you're, even though I could be the blackest out drunk that I am, I don't think I will say yes. But I feel like if I'm single, I'm more prone to be like, even though I'm drunk and I don't want to do it, I'll probably just be like, okay, like fine, like yeah, and not actually want to. But like I feel like with a boyfriend, I'm like, why even as in a drunk state would I even think of saying yes, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think this whole entire thing is like really, I think it makes it harder to believe that she was just super intoxicated or something and didn't want this, because she had already asked her boyfriend before.
Yeah.
They specifically went to a gay club. Yeah.
They went to
a gay club. She already is bi. She's already expressed wanting to experiment with more women. And then the fact that it's also crazy, but also I'm like, bro, how could she do that knowing her boyfriend's there? She had to have been drunk, no? She knows her boyfriend's coming. It's not like her boyfriend's 3 hours, 4 hours away back home.
But maybe she thought the cabanas were covering something.
Maybe she thought she'd be done, but before.
She's definitely done it before, I think.
You think?
I think. Bro, they were dating for 5 months.
Yeah.
There's an update, though.
Oh, okay.
So, update. Hey, guys. Sorry I don't use this account very much. I wanted to post in another sub about something else unrelated and decided to update what happened since I still get messages occasionally about it. Mods, if I did it wrong, let me know and I'll try and fix it. First, I left some stuff out. One is I'm an orphan, not Batman orphan, but I lost both parents before 18. I have a big family, like 3 blood related families and my step fam, but am technically an only child. My dad passed during my first semester of college and I dropped out. And when I did, ended up staying I ended up staying with my childhood best friend forever, Derek, and his family instead of my extended family for a bit. And we're still friends to this day. Also, I have a step niece and nephew, and they're best friends with my friend Maya's kids. So I would take them to her house, and she'd pick them up for play dates. Maria, Maya, and the kids and their dad all live together. Maya owns the house technically. She actually put Maria through school, and now Maria has her master's and she pays the bills at their house. Their dad does mechanic work there for fun, but he's older and basically retired. Now to the update. When I came back, I basically broke down for a day. Then Derek came through and basically made me go stay with him for a few days with my dog. I said in another comment, but the guys who went, Vic and Jose, hit me up separately and we talked and they understood and didn't say anything else, just it's all good. Andrea called and bitched me out about not being man enough or some BS, so I told her to go F herself while Reina sent me the emoji and sorry. The like. Also, Andrea was cheating on Vic the whole time and they ended up not getting married. Vic also has become a good friend and we hang out at the gym and park once or twice a month. I really can only go to the gym like once a week though. I have a super busy schedule. Andrea can eat a dick though no one talks to her. That's another story. Well, say it. After about a week, I came home. Maria sent a few texts and calls, but she knows how hurt I was, and Maya convinced her to give me space. That month was the worst, but eventually had to work through it. After the second month, Maria waited outside my apartment early in the morning when I took my dogs for walks. We talked for a while, cried and such, and agreed to break up. That was it for a while. But like I said, my niece and nephew were friends with my kids, so I still had to see her often. And honestly, she's gorgeous and still sweet, and I still loved her. And it hurt, but I was tough. Until she started bringing me food at work for lunch. She said she missed me and just wanted to eat and no expectations or anything. That lasted for a few weeks. Then one night she showed up at night at my apartment, and before I knew it, we were doing it. I didn't forgive her though, but we agreed to therapy and we'll see. She was already going and we went together, and eventually I found a different doc and went to therapy myself for my own issues. I was extremely insecure and still have a dozen issues, but I'm able to deal with them on a better level. One of the things I was insecure about was her too. She was obviously out of my league, but she'd always tell people the same thing when they asked why she was with me. Big D, and I could make her laugh and it was enough. We joked, but I felt like I didn't deserve her at the time. In a threesome, felt like she wanted more than me and it hurt. Eventually, we worked through our stuff. We even had like threesomes, but she found out she's really more into the kink of it than the work. She's talked about her sexuality also, and she likes girls, but she doesn't want to date one. So no poly quartz star relationship. We were separated for about 7 months, but got back together towards the end of summer. Oh, my phone died.
Wow, all I'm thinking right now is this man is
I feel bad.
Simp.
I feel bad, but he's kind of slow, bro.
He's low-key slow. I think she's really pretty, and that's what's getting him.
Yeah, like, okay, she could be really pretty, but what? She's gonna stomp on your head with heels, and that's it?
That's what it's given, no?
That's all you want? Thank you. Okay, so we got back together through the end of summer. I also had been working out and eating healthier. I was extremely overweight when we broke up, like 320 pounds, but now closer to 260. Wow, damn.
That's a lot of weight.
Good for him. Still got ways to go. Trigger warning. Something bad happened. Around the beginning of this year, she was hit by a drunk driver. Her car was totaled, but she herself wasn't hurt. But later we found out she was pregnant and we lost the baby. She was only about 6 or 7 weeks, so it must have happened right after her last period. After that, she spiraled. She took time off work and wouldn't come out of her room. I tried. Maya tried. Her dad. Nothing was working. Then one day she says she's going out of town and she's gone. She went to Mexico. She has dual citizenship and still has extended family down there. Then a month later, she wrote me a long message and basically broke up with me. We talked and talked, but she says she needs to get back in touch with God and herself. She's not dating anyone nor plans to, just wants to grieve without us giving her the look. So basically that's it. We text occasionally, but honestly it hurts the both of us, so we keep it friendly but not too, I don't know, emotional. I'm personally fine now. I'm able to deal with my emotions better, and yes, I was sad and heartbroken for a while, but I'm doing and will continue to do better. No happy ending, but I'm not sad either. I'm good enough. Damn.
This is a telenovela. What the heck?
This is a telenovela.
That's a crazy story. I did not see the ending coming. Wow. Feel bad for him.
Bro, I'm dying. So someone commented she got hit by a car and miscarried. Is wild story pacing. It certainly is a story. Then someone sub comments, don't forget his big dick car and unnecessary family backstory. Because I was literally reading this and I was like, okay, is this gonna tie somewhere? Like,
it
what?
Didn't even tie.
It didn't even tie.
It's so funny.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he should have never got back together with her. That whole second part was unnecessary. He should have.
Like, why would you get back to? Oh my gosh, she's pretty, so I don't care if she was getting thinking in the club and molested. Like, what?
Unless it's crazy, it's not a good word.
Like, but
it's a crime.
That's true. But like, I'm like, bro,
yeah,
you got two people on you, but then they did a threesome.
Yeah, that's also why I'm like, he's a simp, because like, what do you mean? You didn't even want to do threesomes before, but now you're gonna do threesomes with her, multiple threesomes, just for what?
I don't know. He's crazy.
I mean, I hope he learned something from this, but I don't think he did.
I don't think he did. I think once she comes back from Mexico, he in there.
Or if he see another pretty girl with a big butt,
another Becky G with a thick.
Like, literally, he'll lose his mind.
I don't know.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't let that be a story for you, a lesson for you men. Like, jeez.
Please. Just, there's enough thick baddies out there.
Literally,
certified baddie,
of them.
whatever he said.
Certified baddie. Like, they're all around. Like, Jesus Christ. Head to Atlanta.
It's like girls, too. Girls are like that, too. Oh, my God. I'd rather get... I mean, that's true, though. I'm not going to lie. I'd rather get cheated on by a fine-ass man than cheated on with an ugly man.
I feel like that's true, too. I don't agree. I would just rather not be cheated on.
No, I mean, yeah, me neither. But like, if I had, I mean, no, yeah, I wouldn't want to get.
Like, I just don't like.
But if someone's gonna give me the chance, like you could only decide between this or that.
Okay, would you rather be cheated on by an ugly man who treats you like super nicely, like gives you the world or everything, or by a very handsome man, amazing everything package, crazy, and treats you like regularly?
Yeah, I'd rather get cheated on by the hot, handsome guy
who treats you
who treats me regular. Because like at least I'm like, bro, whatever, he was hot, like, you know, and he treated me regularly, so I'm out of there. But then the ugly guy that treats me amazing, I'm gonna be like, damn, you treated me amazing and you still did that to me.
Yeah,
like, I wouldn't expect it from someone who treats me amazing.
In fact, and not because he's ugly.
No, not because he's ugly. And then also, like, the ugly and the hot thing, I think, is more for the social appearance. Because I'm like, because people are going to be like, damn, that ugly man cheated on her?
Yeah.
But if they're like, damn, that hot guy cheated on her, like...
That makes sense.
Yeah, like...
That makes sense. Like... I know it's something crazy, but what I meant was, like, it makes sense that a hot man would cheat.
This is over.
Breaks down the middle.
No, I'm kidding, but yeah, like...
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Like, yeah. I'd rather, like... Or also, no, honestly, maybe I'd rather an ugly man cheat on me. Yeah? But no, because then they're like, that's what she gets for giving the ugly man a chance. But then also, I'd rather people be like... Damn, that ugly man's stupid as heck.
Well, I feel like it would be like also like that For the hot man, the hot man was stupid as
Like,
heck.
okay, let's say the hot man is like a model, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like 10 times, like people are like, well, he is so out of her league. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want them to be like, finally. Finally he opened his eyes. Like, I'd rather them be like, oh my god, he's actually so dumb
Okay.
for cheating on her. So I
feel
changed
that.
my thing. I'd rather be cheated on by an ugly guy.
I don't think I could answer that question. I'm like, wow. Like,
Okay,
the
but
nuances?
you have to.
Oh my gosh, like, I don't know. Cause it's like, bro, either way, I'm getting down. I'm getting dogged. You know what I
Dog,
mean?
yeah.
Like, so it's either I want to be get dogged beautifully, or you know what I mean, dog
Like,
ugly. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think then. I think I agree. Like, I was thinking, but I think you are right about the treating like amazingly or whatever.
yeah.
Because I feel like then I would never trust somebody ever again.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
I'm saying.
Because like you were doing all of this for me, you were going out to dates, you were there for me, you support me emotionally. Where like, you know what I mean?
And then you're cheating on me? That's crazy.
Yeah, but if the guy's just treating me regularly and he just happens to be handsome and hot, but he's just a regular,
I'd
what's it called?
rather
I'm
that.
like, okay,
yeah.
like, that makes sense.
I could see this
You know
coming.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I could see this coming. Like,
But honestly, there's a trend on TikTok that used to scare me. It'd be like, oh, he used to do the
yeah, but
and
still
then
cheated.
cheated on me. And I'm like, there was this girl that was like, he used to buy me flowers every weekend and write me love notes, and he cheated. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, man.
Yeah, I saw somebody who was like, I think it was like a pastor or something, or he's studying to be a pastor, and they used to pray every single day together, doing all this stuff, and I was like,
Yeah, bro.
even Christians,
Bro, they do not care.
they don't care. If they're gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat. If the man's a cheater, he a cheater.
He a cheater.
Yeah,
That's not gonna
like-
change. Yeah, guys. Cheaters cheat.
Yep. What don't we know, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
yeah, with that being
sorry
said-
y'all about the difficulties.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna edit this. I feel like it's like
Like all over the place.
Yeah. And then this.
Yeah.
I might just use the last one and then the rest of the camera because it's
Yeah.
gonna be like loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Alright.
didn't even have any. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Alright,
guys.
y'all,
Sorry, we're
so
tired. It's what?
It's 1 a.m.
Bro, it's 1 a.m.
I don't know how this keeps happening to us. We have a problem. I think we didn't see each other. That's why.
We haven't seen
Each other. That's the problem. We sat here talking for like 2 hours before, and then we sat when we were waiting
for 1 hour
hour.
because the battery died. So we're
Yeah.
like, and we have issues.
We
Yeah,
took
I
advantage
know.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow.
So see you. Bye guys. Don't forget to like, comment,
Comment,
subscribe.
oh,
I'm so sorry.
wow,
Bye.
Jesus
I was just throwing it
Christ.
out there.
She wanted to leave. It's okay.
Don't forget to
like,
like.
comment, subscribe. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Two random girls. Bye.